Alright, we are on a sponge step here. I got a little carried away. It was just sponging, and I sponged almost all the tiles, and I started on the last one, and it dawned on me that I hadn't filmed anything about it yet. So I'm going to finish up this tile here on camera and then kind of give you an idea of where we're at. So I've just got some Rhinox brown dumped on a old piece of plastic plate here, and then a sponge. This is a natural sponge. I ordered, I think, on Amazon for a couple bucks, and I've ripped it up into shreds to do this. Just be warned, this is not a clean thing. My fingers are completely brown, so don't do this right before you need to go somewhere. And I'm just getting a bunch of paint on here on the sponge, and then I'm just gonna kind of stick it on places. You want to make this random and variable. You don't want the same pattern everywhere, so just kind of mess around with what that looks like. Make sure you get the side walls. Really just looking for pieces of corrosion and things like that. Let me flip this up so I have this here, and I'm just going to kind of push it in on there. I'd like to make some that kind of go over the corner. It's kind of like corrosion type stuff would do. And so that's all I'm doing really. It's just sticking this in places. You don't want to get too much going here, but you do want a decent coverage. And this is just kind of to preference here. There's not really a right way to do this. So that's that. I'll come back and I'll kind of give you an overview of the board where it's at now. And then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, just going to do a slow pan over the board. You can see there's all kinds of splotches happening everywhere across here. I did make sure to get some on the walls. You can see there, you can see other places. I tried to do some where it kind of spans the floor up onto the wall, just to kind of show continuity between the whole thing. Don't think of it as separate pieces. And some bigger ones, definitely some smaller ones too. I'm not looking to make it super dark, just kind of there. As the paint starts wearing off the sponges, you do a few of these in a row, let that happen. It gives it some variability in the whole thing. So that's where we're at right now.